controls were great on console, and things felt great, especially if you had the expansion pack, which made the resolution a little less crunchy. Look, I just love the way that these aerial dogfighting Star Wars games played out, and considering this is more of that, it's hard to go wrong. After Gauntlet 4 came out on the Genesis, the series went quiet for a while. Probably happened because Atari was busy getting acquired by Time Warner, but they relaunched the franchise.
Je vais retirer mes apparats.
One of the best dimension transitions. Gauntlet Legends. This was at every arcade I went to. It was loud, brash. The fantasy heroes had their Power Ranger color schemes, and I'd listen to Blue Wizard is about to die blast out of the arcade in the bowling alley filled with envy. Thankfully, Atari and Midway decided to port this over to the Nintendo 64 before anywhere else, and I sure did play this for hundreds of hours. Gauntlet Legends for the Nintendo 64 is a step down from its arcade counterpart. It's got frame rate issues, the visuals are notably worse, and the audio is a good bit crunchier. But also, it was the only home version we had. And thankfully, it still supported 4 players, so suddenly Gauntlet Legends became this perfect action RPG to play locally with friends. You can even save individual character progress in case Craig got grounded again. I think the definitive home port of Legends is the Dreamcast version with its way smoother everything. And that doesn't hold a candle to the re-release expansion, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which brought it all to the 6th generation with a bunch of new content. But that little N64 cart got so much play in my home. Gauntlet Legends might be the most video game-ass video game ever made. It's extremely basic, is a little mindless, has unfair arcadey mechanics, and a story that could barely fill out a paragraph, but I loved it. It might even be one of the best games on the console. Now, imagine my disappointment when Seven Sorrows was nothing like it. 2014's fun, though. The Nintendo 64 is filled with classics, but it's also packed with all kinds of weird and neat stuff. Like, at this point, you've probably heard of Space Station Silicon Valley and Mischief Makers, but have you heard of Super Robot Spirits? Probably not, considering it didn't come stateside. But hey, I'll take some G Gundam any day. Developed by Banpresto and technically a spin-off of the Super Robot Wars series, which also had a Nintendo 64.
C'est vrai qu'au Nintendo 64, il n'y avait pas beaucoup de mémoire, fait que...
Truthfully, it's helped by the fact that it's a Nintendo 64.
La musique est pas top.
Using C buttons and a wonky stick, but the deadly
ouais, Flame Dragon 2.
And so much more. I'll always love Rakuga Kids for its insane, charming visual style. Konami's unique fighter has you playing as the drawings of children beating the snot out of each other. Got good music, there's fun combos, goofy